Hello there again. Thanks for joining us as we visit the beautiful town St George, which is in Queensland. We'll show you its agricultural production, places to visit, its history, and last but not least, the iconic Nindigully pub. St George is situated on the Boulogne River and serves as a hub for the surrounding agricultural area. St George is approximately 513 kilometres southwest of Brisbane, the capital of Queensland. Sir Thomas Mitchell named the town. A plaque outside town explains, at this spot on St George's Day, April 23rd, 1846, Sir Thomas Mitchell crossed the Boulogne and established a camp calling the crossings St George's Bridge. This was the origin of the town St George. This is Len Waters, born 20th of June 1924 and died the 24th of August 1993. He was the first Aboriginal Australian military aviator and the only one to serve as a fighter pilot in the Royal Australian Air Force during World War II. In 2011, St George experienced two major floods, which ranked as second and third highest peaks on record. The worst was to come in 2012. St George experienced an even higher flood. Mandatory evacuation was enforced. The town was flooded. The nursing home was on the flood radar, and emergency evacuation of 30 frail residents had to happen quickly. We used every way possible to get them out of there. We had to take them to St George Airport, where a Hercules was waiting to take them to safety. It was such a hot day that day. It took us over 8 hours to get everyone into the Hercules. As per aviation Hercules evacuation requirements, the residents were stacked in stretchers 4 and 5 high. Some lay there in the hot Hercules nearly all day, whilst everyone was brought onto the plane and secured. The local bakery bought everyone food. We were so grateful. The paramedics, the armed forces, the police, the local council, and the staff at Warrawee, the nursing home, did an amazing job that day. The residents were to be distributed to any spare rooms in several nursing homes on the Gold Coast, but now we all had to leave St George before they closed the roads. The floods were imminent. Get out of town. These lovely men were instrumental in rebuilding the nursing home. Every month the residents were visited and kept up to date with the progress. It was really sad when they asked me to go into their rooms and bring something valuable on the next visit. Although we tried very hard, we couldn't save everything. It was heartbreaking. The residents were displaced for 9 long months on the Gold Coast, away from their loved ones and their home. The nursing home was almost completely rebuilt. On their return, many residents struggled with the unfamiliarity. And if the flood wasn't enough, the nursing home was due for its 3-year accreditation 6 weeks after repatriation. All the documentation and evidence was destroyed in the flood. It was a nightmare, but we got through. Can you believe the next year, kids played soccer and cricket on a dry riverbed? A levee bank now protects the town from what we hope future floods. Lyle stayed behind during evacuation as an essential worker. He was part of a team in building this levee bank. Were you instrumental in doing that? But nothing can break the spirit of this lovely little outback town, which my friend Roberta calls Old Sandy Town. Unlike any country town, there's always something happening at the showground. On our visit, there was a weekend of sheepdog trials, which we thoroughly enjoyed. Located just 46 kilometres south of St George is the Nindigully pub. It proudly boasts it is Queensland's oldest pub in its original condition and location. It is famous for once being a staging post for Cobb & Co. when they ran extensive services through central and western Queensland. It's a must place to visit if you're in the area. There's a vast area around the pub and near the river which has been provided by the Boulogne Shire Council to free camp. Toilets and showers are provided by the pub at the back, and they're very good.